To carry out a fecal egg count, you will need the following: a microscope that fits a McMaster slide, for example, one with a traditional eyepiece or one with an LCD viewing screen, a McMaster slide, acrylic or glass, with 2 counting chambers, fecal flotation solution, for example sodium nitrate, with a specific gravity of 1.20, a 50 milliliter measuring cylinder, a tally counter, disposable weigh boats, a tea strainer, a teaspoon, a stirring rod, surgical tweezers, plastic transfer pipettes, and sample pots. All of this is available to purchase at Vet Lab Supplies Limited, either individually or together on a discounted package, available with or without a microscope. Firstly, pour the flotation solution into the measuring cylinder up to the 26 milliliter mark. In practice, this is best performed in 2 stages. Fill almost to the 26 milliliter mark and then complete the process using a plastic transfer pipette. We are using sodium nitrate with a specific gravity of 1.20 as the flotation solution. It is vital that the specific gravity, or SG, of a solution is accurate, otherwise parasite eggs may be missed. The principle is to place eggs in a solution with an SG higher than the eggs themselves, making the eggs float to the surface, but a lower SG than the fecal debris to allow them to sink. Next, add the feces to the cylinder until the level rises to the 30 milliliter mark using plastic surgical tweezers, and push down using a stirring rod. Mix thoroughly. Pour the entire contents into the tea strainer whilst holding over a bowl. Dip the tea strainer in and out of the bowl whilst pressing the feces retained in the strainer through with the back of the teaspoon. Discard the remaining fecal matter in the tea strainer. Mix the remaining fecal solution in the bowl with a teaspoon and immediately aspirate into a transfer pipette. Fill both chambers of the McMaster slide with fecal solution. Try to avoid filling with air bubbles. This is best achieved by resting your forearm on the bench to steady the filling process, keeping the pipette vertical and slowly releasing the liquid into the corner of the first chamber and then into the second chamber in one steady movement. Stand the filled McMaster slide on the bench for at least 2 minutes and no longer than 5 minutes, as any longer may result in some eggs shrinking or distorting. Carefully transfer the McMaster slide to the microscope stage and position the grid under the ×10 objective. Using the ×10 objective, focus on any corner of the first grid, using first the coarse focus and then the fine focus controls. Ensure you focus sharply on the edge of the grid line, then reposition so that you have the whole column in view. Move up and down and along, making your way across each grid, refocusing as you go on any air bubbles, grid lines, or anything of interest until you have viewed both columns. Count the worm eggs in the total area of both grids and multiply by 25 to obtain the result in eggs per gram.